When I stand here in a place that was bombarded by the terrorists in Tehran against innocent civilians, you see the difference. The tyrants of Tehran target civilians. We target the tyrants of Tehran to protect civilians. And I want to say special thanks to our great friend and a great leader of the world, Donald Trump, for joining us in this crucial effort to save the world.
Prime Minister Netanyahu touring that area right there where Iranian strikes hitting a residential area. Civilians were killed, including children. We're also following that breaking news that while Iranian leaders were meeting together to pick out another supreme leader, that possibly they were hit. So we're, of course, waiting for that as well. Confirmation on that story.
On site with us now is Lizzy Savetsky. She's a pro-Israel activist joining us here. Great to see you, Lizzy. Welcome back. I mean, the news continues to come in. This is day 4 of Operation Epic Fury. Obviously, we have seen some losses, 6 U.S. service members losing their lives. We saw that devastation there in the rubble where there were Iranian strikes, civilians losing their lives. But ultimately, for this goal that seemingly is one and the same for both America and Israel. Can you talk to that?
Of course, you know, this has been a very challenging 2.5 years for the Israeli people. They've been living under constant bombardment. I mean, really since even before they were an official state. But, you know, this is a generation of Israelis that are going to go down in history for staying strong and resilient. Today is the Jewish holiday of Purim. They are currently celebrating in their bomb shelters. Nothing is going to break our spirit, even these tragedies.
Lizzy, you live here in New York City, and to see women, you know, celebrate, you know, in the streets saying, "How dare you? Hands off of Iran!" And meanwhile, the Iranian regime has killed tens of thousands of its own people, the protesters. It subjugates women. What it's done to women, it brutalizes women. It treats them not even like dogs, like property. What do you think is going on in the mindset of the liberal woman that we often see here on the streets of New York City?
I think we're talking about complete moral subversion. These are people that have been manipulated by the mainstream media largely. They, you know, they were completely silent for the past several months while the Iranian regime was massacring the people who were fighting for democracy and freedom in the streets. They only decided to speak up when our heroic President Trump decided to finally take action. And they spoke up against the attacks that will liberate the women, the children, the Iranian people. And so, you know, the hypocrisy is blatant and
free
disgusting.
Gaza, not free Iran. Because
I mean, exactly. Because it's never been about freeing anything. It's only been about being anti-Trump, whatever he does, and being, anti-Jewish, exactly.
When you say it like that, it seems to make a little more sense, right? And I think there's a big understanding, at least across this nation, if maybe you haven't looked at it enough. And understandably, look, people have issues and problems of their own in their own realm. They see America bombing a different nation, taking out their leaders. They may have questions, but there needs to be some sort of understanding of who the Ayatollah is, the supreme leader, the ideology behind that, and the hatred that the Ayatollah and those that follow have, not just for Israel, but the United States as well. Can you talk to that?
Yes, I mean, this is the most evil leader of our lifetime. He is the head of the snake, or the octopus rather, and there are tentacles that are going out all over the world. I mean, we have terror cells here from the Islamic Republic of Iran. And I would be remiss not to bring up Purim, which is the Jewish holiday we're celebrating today, which celebrates the Jewish people's resilience over the enemy that sought our destruction. And we talk about Haman, the evil man who wanted to destroy the Jewish people and our allies in the Book of Esther. And this is Khomeini. This is Ayatollah Khomeini. He sought to destroy the Jewish people, the West, and every freedom and liberty that we hold dear, and he is gone.
We just had Morty Klein on. He's the national president of the Zionist Organization of America, and he said that even if Trump was hitting Hitler, that they would have the left would have a problem with it because the Trump derangement syndrome is so pervasive, big bad orange boogeyman. Do you agree with that sentiment?
I 100% agree. I think that if Trump cured cancer, that they would say that he put doctors out of work because that is their only ideology. And the problem with that is when your only ideology is to be against whatever one person does, then you have no ideology.